you've ever felt lost when self-publishing a book, this video is for you. I am going to show you an amazing book creation sequence that literally guides you by the hand and all the way from niche and keyword research to book creation, publishing, and beyond. And if you stay until the end of this video, I have a surprise for you, so keep watching. Hi, welcome back. And if you're new, my name is Gabrielle. I'm a self-published author, and I love sharing tools and tips to help you make money online passively. A lot of aspiring authors have reached out asking what the path from start to finish looks when you're self-publishing, which is why I created my book launch steps free PDF, which you can find in the description. But self-publishing titans just did a massive upgrade to all their KDP tools to version 3, and the biggest addition is a step-by-step guided sequence that walks you through creating your book from start to finish. It includes research, creating your title and subtitle, book description, interior, cover, and more. It even goes beyond publishing, covering book reviews and other growth steps. So if you've ever felt lost, struggled to stay on track, or you're brand new to self-publishing, you're going to absolutely love this. So let's get into it. I'm going to walk you through the entire process of creating a medium content book. I've placed a link to Self-Publishing Titans in the description so you can create your free account and check out their free and paid tools. When you log in, you land on the dashboard where you can start creating a book right away using the new guided sequence. But first, I want to show you all their tools quickly, which can also be used on their own. Below, there are tools organized by the typical publishing workflow: keyword and niche research, book creation and design, listing tools to perfect your book listing, and other useful tools for calculations and more. You can also find all of these on the left tabs. First is the keyword research tools, and you'll notice some are free. I've purchased most of them because Self-Publishing Titans has my favorite KDP research tools, including the Chrome extension, the niche finder, the 7 backend keywords tool, reverse async tool, and the competitor view. I'll be making more videos covering each tool now that they've been upgraded to version 3. So subscribe so you don't miss those videos. Next are the book creation and design tools like the Puzzle Maker, Coloring Book Maker, Low Content Book Maker, Book Writing Tool, Cover Designer, A+ Content Designer, and the KDP Cover Template Tool. Many of these are free, as you can see. And if your book covers keep getting rejected by Amazon KDP because of formatting issues, that stops today. The Self-Publishing Titans Cover Designer creates covers that are already formatted to KDP's requirements, so your book cover gets accepted right away. The next tab shows the listing and launch tools, including the title generator, pen name generator, category finder, book description generator, and the price analyzer to help you choose the right price for your book. They also offer a bunch of useful utilities: the BSR sales calculator, royalty calculator, word cloud, QR code generator, trademark checker, keyword tracker, book planner, guidelines checker, ASIN tracker, and grammar checker. These are all awesome, and many are completely free. Other companies charge for these same tools, but here you get them at no cost. Something relatively new is their ARC Review membership, which lets you request book reviews. You know I love testing book review platforms, so expect a video on this one soon. I am very curious to try it, especially since the Self-Publishing Titan tools are my favorites. They also offer a book templates membership and KDP training. And as you may know, their KDP Masterclass was the very first KDP course I ever took. It's what finally helped me understand how to create and publish books correctly through proper keyword research, and it led to my very first book sales. They also have a free KDP Facebook group that I am obviously a part of, private mentoring, links to their YouTube channels, and a link to their self-publishing simplified book on Amazon. They also have the Hot Niches Done For You service. You click on it, choose your marketplace, choose what type of books you want niche recommendations for, and just like that, you're viewing the hottest niches on KDP. Okay, let's get into the guided sequence walkthrough. Press Start New Book. You can name the project whatever you want since this won't be your actual book title. I am creating a comic book. The guidance sequence has 5 phases. Phase 1 is the foundation of your book, where you find a niche, create your title, and choose a pen name. Phase 2 is creation, where you design the interior and the cover. Phase 3 is publishing, where you create your book description, the 7 backend keywords, choose your categories, set your price, and publish. Phase 4 is growth, which is where you get book reviews and design your A+ content. This phase is especially important because both of these steps add credibility to your book and lead to more sales. Finally, Phase 5 is expansion, where you get a universal book link through an author webpage, and you can also choose to translate your book's information into other languages. In total, that's 14 steps from concept to published and marketing your book. And having this blueprint is incredible. Most aspiring authors struggle because they don't have a roadmap. They don't know where to start or what comes next. This sequence eliminates all the guesswork and literally gives you the step-by-step so you can publish successfully and fast. Let's start with step 1, niche selection. I want to create a blank comic book, so I type that in and press Get Suggestions. I can see that blank comic book mini has a large search volume, but very few results, which means great opportunity. But Draw Your Own Comics has even fewer search results with still pretty solid search volume, so I'm going with that one. I click into Deep View to analyze it further. There I can see the average price, average monthly sales, the ratings, and the reviews. I can also look at competitors and sort them by BSR, sales price, and reviews. I am seeing some really solid ones, so this niche keyword is the winner. On to the next step. Step 2 is title creation. Here you create your title and subtitle with a 200-character limit for each, though ideally the combined total should be around 80 to 100 characters, so it shows fully on mobile. You can view your top 10 competitors for this keyword, 10 title inspirations, related searches, and the top keywords being used. These are just ideas and inspiration, so do not copy them directly. Your title should contain your main keyword, and your subtitle should weave in secondary keywords while clearly stating what you offer and making a strong promise by solving a problem. When that's done, move on to the next step. Step 3 is your pen name. Select your KDP region from the drop-down and press Generate Names. If you're not using a pen name, just enter your name manually. You can keep generating until you find one you like. I like this one, so let's continue. On the top left corner, you can see your progress, and we have now entered phase 2, which is book creation. First, choose your book type. I love that you can create low content, medium content, high content, and even children's books here. A comic book is a low to medium content book, so that's what I'm selecting. It then prompts me to create a book interior project. I'm choosing 6x9 since there's no 5x7 option, which is what I wanted at first, though you could also choose a custom size. When I checked the keyword research, I did see good demand for 6x9 blank comic books. And a quick note, you can go back to any step at any point to make changes. I actually went back and updated the book title to include 6x9 instead of 5x7. My interior will be black and white on white paper, with bleed and 110 pages. For the design, the left menu gives you cover graphics, AI images, templates from the puzzle library, page templates for things like rule, journal, graph, dot, grid, mix, and music pages, plus shapes, text, design elements, color and book elements, stock images, and the option to upload your own media. I uploaded my comic book graphics here. Whatever you select gets added to the page you're on, and you can customize it using the top menu or manually. I'm going through and adding the comic book designs to each page. The margins are already set correctly for KDP, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you want to adjust them, you can do so at the bottom of the screen, where you can also reset back to KDP margins. All changes save automatically, but there's also a Save button on the top corner. When you're ready, head to Step 5, Cover Design, since there's no Next button at this point. It prompts you to create a new cover design, and you'll see any previous covers you've created before as well. Name your cover project, be careful to choose the same settings as your interior, and press Create Project. It loads a book cover template that already follows Amazon KDP's correct margin and bleed setting. The left menu has the same design options we saw before: cover graphics, AI image generator, puzzle library, page templates, shapes, text templates, design elements, coloring book elements, stock images, and the option to upload your own. I'm uploading my own graphics again and inserting them. I added a rectangle for the spine to merge both designs and zoomed in to make sure it looks perfect. Then I added my book title and chose the font and colors. I started typing blank comic book, but remembered my title is actually Draw Your Own Comics. For the back cover, I added a white rectangle to showcase some of the interior page designs, which is a great selling point. A lot of authors don't use their back cover at all, but it is so important to use that space, whether through text or images, to show buyers why your book is worth it. Changes save automatically again, but you can also press Save up here. I added the author name, and ideally I'd add the subtitle too, but I want to continue with the sequence. Again, no Next button here, so just click on Step 6. Your book description. Titan's AI generates one for you. You can regenerate it if you don't like it, or edit it manually. Below that, you'll see existing book descriptions for inspiration. Do not copy them. After a few tweaks, I was ready to continue, so I pressed Next. Step 7 is your 7 backend keywords. It gives you a ton of long-tail keyword ideas based on your main keyword and from other books using that keyword. I selected a few I felt worked well, choosing the most distinct ones. You can also add single keywords manually. Remember, you can update your backend keywords on KDP at any time, so don't overthink it. Test them, see how they perform, and adjust later. There are also tools here like the spelling checker and trademark checker, though they open in a separate browser window. Step 8 is book categories. You can select up to 3 categories from Amazon, and I love that you can search by keyword to find the most relevant ones. I chose 3 very distinct, well-niched categories. This helps your book stand out because the broader the category, the more competition you'll face. Don't be afraid to try different relevant keywords to find categories too, beyond what is listed first. Step 9 is pricing. Press Analyze Market and it researches the pricing range for your book's type's main keyword. It's recommending $10.99 for mine. You can also view additional price data showing the market average and the most popular competitor prices. Scroll down further and you'll see the pricing calculator where you can check your estimated royalty. I'm happy with the recommended price and the estimated royalty. Step 10 is publishing your book. We are now ready to launch this book. You can download the publishing package right here, and scrolling down, you can copy each element we went through: niche, title, subtitle, pen name, book interior, cover design, book description, the 7 backend keywords, the categories, and the pricing. There's also a direct link to KDP, so you can go straight there and publish. I downloaded the full package. It comes as a zip file with a PDF summary of all your publishing data for easy reference, along with the book interior. The book cover wasn't included in the package, so I downloaded that separately, and it comes as a PNG file. Even though our book is finished now, there are still 2 more phases in the sequence, and they are very important. Phase 4 is growth, where you get your book reviews and add your A+ content. Both of these add serious credibility to your listing and drive more sales. Phase 5 is called expansion, where you get a universal book link. Did you know that your US link or UK link or whatever country you're in book link won't work properly for buyers in other countries? But with a universal book link, it always directs people to your book in their own Amazon marketplace. When creating this link, you can also build your own author website. I created a video about that, which you can watch here, but I will be creating a new in-depth video about that in this sequence soon. You can also use this space to translate your book details into other languages, which opens up a whole new income stream from the same book. You select the language you're translating from and press translate, and it creates a translation of the title, book description, A+ content, and the 7 backing keywords. I speak Spanish and the translation was accurate. However, it won't translate the full book interior yet, but you can do that with any AI tool. Just make sure to review the translation or have someone who speaks the language review it. And with that, we've completed the full sequence. If you ever need to stop before finishing, just press home at the top. That takes you back to the dashboard where you can pick up where you left off or find all your saved guided sequences in the guided sequence section. I'll be making more videos going through the sequence for other book types, including high content books and children's books, so make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss them. This upgrade is fairly new, so it will likely see more improvements over time. If you run into any bugs, they're very responsive and quick to fix them. I also sent them a few feature suggestions of my own. I'm always impressed by how much Self-Publishing Titans continues to evolve, and I'm proud to say they sponsored today's video. I have been talking about their tools for a long time before they ever reached out, because honestly, it was their KDP Masterclass that got me started and led to my first book sales. I became a genuine fan, and when they reached out about this upgrade, I was honored to make this video. Just a quick disclaimer, some of the tools in the sequence are paid, but you can run the sequence with the free tools too. And most offer a one-time lifetime payment, so you don't have to pay a subscription. And since you've stayed this long, use my code Gabrielle to get a 5% discount on all their tools and their masterclass. The link is in the description. I hope you found this valuable. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And to learn more about Amazon KDP self-publishing, plus my long experience with self-publishing titans, and learn how they help my books finally sell so yours can sell too, watch my playlist next.